Hey, this is your Digital Super Saiyan 3, back with another video. And believe it or not, even though I'm not wearing a wrestling shirt, I'm gonna do a wrestling video. This time, I'm doing a rant. More specifically, I'm doing a rant on the 2019 King of the Ring tournament. I know most people say 1995 was probably one of the worst King of the Ring tournaments ever, but 2019 seems like it's going to be its spiritual successor because, really, WWE, Baron Corbin, really, WWE, Baron freaking Corbin. Why? Why? How much more of this guy are you going to keep shoving down our throats? Seriously? This is the guy who's going to become King of the Ring? I mean, you had a lot more talented people in this tournament, this whole damn tournament, and Baron Corbin is really the guy they're going to push? Why? I mean, you got a lot of other heels that you could have pushed. Drew McIntyre, anyone? You know, the Scottish psychopath, and, you know, the guy, one of those guys you would have wanted to push. Heck, you couldn't push Elias because Elias is out with injury, and fucking Shane McMahon had to take his fucking place in the tournament. This has to be one of the worst fucking King of the Rings ever. I know most people say 1995 was one of the worst King of the Ring tournaments ever, as well as one of the worst King of the Ring pay-per-views ever, but 2019 has to be a spiritual successor with the King of the Ring, especially to King of the Ring 1995. The 2019 King of the Ring tournament in WWE has to be one of the worst tournaments ever. Like, only 2 matches were good, which was Ricochet versus Drew McIntyre and Ali versus Buddy Murphy was good. Those were the only 2 good matches you had on that tournament. I mean, seriously, the whole Shane McMahon versus Chad Gable match, I mean, if you were going to give a heel another chance, why not Andrade or Ali, you know, the guy that Elias beat to get into the finals on SmackDown, the SmackDown portion. But no, freaking Shane McMahon had to insert himself. Yes, I know Shane's doing his job as a heel, but really? I mean, really? So now it's Chad Gable versus Baron Corbin, and I love Chad Gable, but I don't know why you guys were jerking Chad Gable around, but Baron Corbin? Seriously? And now, this rant is all about Baron Corbin himself. I mean, first of all, this is the guy you had retire Kurt Angle. This is the guy who basically had to have those stupid cue cards to basically talk down to us. I mean, I know he's doing his job of being a heel, but even so, he's still an asshole in real life, too. I mean, this guy was one of the worst fucking general managers I've ever seen. I mean, this guy was more of a crybaby than anyone. He always whined and got what he wanted. You always gave him what he wanted, and it was stupid that you did. It was stupid that you put him in the Money in the Bank ladder match, which he was so undeserving of. He didn't deserve to be in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And he damn sure didn't deserve to retire Kurt Angle. Which, yeah, I'm also upset about that. And yes, I ranked Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle as my worst match and hated match of WWE during the year. So yeah, thanks a lot, Corbin, you douchebag. Honestly, why? Why is he getting the rub? I mean, even officials are wanting you guys to give up on him. Why are you still persistent on pushing him? I mean, what about McIntyre? You could have pushed him. What about Lashley? What about McIntyre and Lashley? They're two big guys. They're top heels. And you're not pushing them. What about Andrade? Even though I'm not much of a fan of Andrade, and yet you're not pushing him. Why is Baron the top antagonist that you're pushing? Out of all the people you're going to have, why is he going to be the top antagonist on Raw? He's definitely been the top antagonist on Raw since last year, and it's still getting annoying. We're sick and tired of Corbin being on our TV screens. We want him gone. We want him fired, okay? We want you to fire him. This is a guy who's put on awful matches, a guy who pretty much refuses to improve himself. And by himself, he's hard to work with when it comes to the other guys. He basically makes it so difficult because he's so freaking difficult to work with. I don't get why you keep trying to... Why are you trying to keep pushing him? Why are you keep trying to do what you're doing with Baron? I mean, you pretty much had him lose to Jinder Mahal. Don't forget, he lost to Jinder Mahal. A guy who had practically been a jobber since day freaking one. And yeah, you made Jinder Mahal the WWE champion just so you can, quote-unquote, market towards the Indian market. And that did not work. Baron Corbin is not a top guy. He sucks, okay? He puts on crappy matches. He fucking refuses to improve. And, of course, he gets in the face of your fans by yelling at them. And, of course, he's bad. He's got even a real-life bad attitude towards the fans. How does someone like that keep a job, despite having a bad attitude and everything? How does someone like Baron Corbin keep a job? Oh, because he kisses ass. That makes sense. Well, still, Baron Corbin does not deserve to be pushed, nor should he be the king of the ring. And I am a damn shame that he basically is in the finals and has practically beaten fan favorites like Cedric Alexander and The Miz. Seriously, why did he have to go over Cedric and The Miz? Why? I don't get why did Baron have to be the guy. He's not the guy. He's not. Stop it. Leave it alone. He failed his Money in the Bank cash-in. He could not beat John Cena at SummerSlam. Even John Cena called him a freaking dumpster fire back in 2017. And then the whole, oh, he's the lone wolf thing. You kind of neglected that and threw that all out the window when he became the constable and constantly kept giving himself opportunities. He didn't give everyone else an opportunity. No, he gave himself opportunities, and he screwed over everybody on Monday Night Raw. Renee Young on commentary had a right to call Baron Corbin out. And I'm with Renee Young, who says it would be a disaster if Baron Corbin was the so-called king of the universe and kind of being the one to reign over the WWE universe. Everybody does not like him. I don't understand why Baron Corbin is getting the push. I don't understand why he's the one. Why are you guys trying to make him the top antagonist? I don't get why. Anyway, this has been your Digital Super Saiyan 3, and I'll see you later.